Auto Kitchen 25 Tutorials. Tutorial number 4. Placing the kitchen island. Next, we are going to place an island which will include some cabinets, panels, and moldings as part of the design. The island is going to include a 36-inch base cabinet centered across the sink and 2 smaller cabinets on either side. The island countertop is going to be extended back to create a sitting area. Work in floor plan view. Click on Cabinet and select a base 36-inch cabinet with 2 doors. This cabinet is going to be centered across the sink cabinet. Next, click on the Other Insertions button located in the lower right corner of the cabinet placement window. A dialog will open up with 4 rows of buttons. Each row has 6 buttons except the 4th row, which has 5. The first and third rows contain the buttons concerning island placement. In this scenario where an island cabinet is centered across another one, we will use the 3rd row. Click on the 5th button of the 3rd row. This button is used to place a cabinet centered across another cabinet or appliance. Next, click on the sink base cabinet. Make sure you select the sink cabinet and not the sink itself. You will be prompted to enter the distance between the 2 cabinets. Enter 46-inch and click the green check mark. The 36-inch 2-door base cabinet will show up centered across the sink cabinet. Next, we are going to place 2 more cabinets on this island, both of them drawer bases, one on each side of the base 36. Select a drawer cabinet 12-inch and click on the blue arrow. Next, click on the white cube to place the arrows on the 36-inch base. Then, select a drawer cabinet 15-inch and click the red arrow. The cabinets on the island are now completed. Close the cabinet insertion window and save your work. To complete the island design, we need to place side panels and a back panel. Then we need to edit the countertop and place a wraparound base molding around the island. Click on Cabinet to open the cabinet insertion window and select Side Panel under Base Cabinets. Make sure it's a standard side panel, not a full height one, and left, 0.75 deep. When selected, click on the red arrow to place it on the exposed side of the drawer base cabinet 15 inches wide. Next, click on the white cube and click the drawer cabinet 12-inch. Select a standard side panel, right 0.75 inch and click the blue arrow to place it. Close the cabinet insertion window. Next, we are going to place a back panel on the island that will cover the back of the 3 cabinets plus the 2 side panels, one on each side. First, let's calculate the total length of the back panel we need. Click on Annotate, then click on Horizontal. Make sure your OSNAP is on. If it is not, press F3 or click the button on the lower right side of the Auto Kitchen screen. Click on the lower left side of the left side panel on the island and then on the lower right side of the right island panel. Then, move the mouse away from the island and left-click to place the dimension. The resulting dimension is 64.5 inches. To place the back panel, click on the Furnishings tab, then select Panels. The default is a wainscot panel, which works well. Click on the 60 inches one. The default is a 3 equal panels, which also works well. Next, click the ruler to edit the panel width to 64.5 inches. Click on the green check mark and then on the Other Insertions button. We are going to align the back panel to the lower right corner of the back of the island. Therefore, the button we need to use to place the panel is the 3rd button in the 3rd row. Click on the button. You will see a Select Cabinet message. Click on the side panel located on the right side of the island looking from above. Then, close the insertion window. The wainscot panel is now in place and covers the back of the island including the side panels on either side. Now let's finish the island countertop and place a baseboard. To finish the island countertop, click on the Countertops and Moldings tab, then click on Join Slabs. In the selection window that opens, click on All, which is the button next to the green check mark. All the countertops will become red. Click the green check mark to eliminate the seams between counters. This function works really well as long as the cabinets are touching one another. Next we are going to extend the island countertop laterally and on the back using the overhang button. Overhang and extend are used for the same purposes but work differently. Overhang accepts numbers and extend does not. Since the numbers we need to use to extend the countertop are known to us, we will use overhang. Click on overhang and then click the island countertop. Move the mouse to the right cabinet as you look at the floor plan. Then click on the right side of the cabinet and enter 1.5 inch and click the green check mark. The countertop will be extended 1.5 inch from the right side of the cabinet. Repeat to do the same on the left side of the left cabinet until you see the countertop extended 1.5 inch as well. Finally, click on overhang, then click on the middle cabinet, then on the back side, and when prompted to enter a number, enter 14 and click the green check mark. The countertop will be extended in back. Save your work. Next, let's finish the island by placing a wraparound baseboard. We are going to do this in 2 steps. First, we place a shape or contour line that describes the exact location of the baseboard, and after that we will place the baseboard by selecting the shape. We will use the same method later on to place crown molding on the refrigerator wall. Click on Draw and Tools and make sure the O-snaps are on. Press F3 or click the O-snap button in the lower right corner of the screen. Then, click on Irregular Shape. Go to the upper left corner of the island and snap to the intersection of the toe kick with the left panel of the left cabinet. Move counterclockwise from there, snapping to each corner and end the shape on the upper right side of the island, where the toe kick meets the right panel of the right cabinet. Click the green check mark when the shape is complete. Once the shape is in place, click on the Insert button located in the upper left corner under the Countertops and Moldings tab. Place a check mark in Baseboard and select Model 12. The button to place the baseboard is the Path Shape button. Click on Path Shape, then click on the shape. When prompted to select a side, move the mouse to the right of the shape and left-click. The baseboard will be placed where the shape is. This is how it looks. This concludes tutorial number 4. Save your work.